Guys, what is up yet again? My name is Chris and welcome to Diablo 3 Let's Play. This one, I'm sure some people are Let's Playing this game. I wouldn't be surprised if it's popular, but I haven't really been paying that much attention to YouTube aside from a few select video series. But I decided I'm going to go for a hardcore character, which should make the Let's Play very interesting because if you guys are unfamiliar with hardcore characters in the Diablo universe, they die once and that's it. So it could either be a fairly uneventful Let's Play with a quick death, or it could be very long lasting provided I play my cards right and don't screw it up. So I decided to go with the Demon Hunter because it's a long range class and probably the safest bet aside from maybe a wizard, but with a little more longevity, a little more livability I think. But I'm not very familiar with them either, so but as you can see I got a bunch of characters. I made one of each just to test them out and see their skills. I like my Wolfgar, my barbarian, a lot, but my highest level is my Shaolin monk. Well, not Shaolin, that's his name, Shaolin Fist, but my monk, and that's a very fun character. But yeah, I made a hardcore one. It's level 9, so we're not starting at the exact beginning of the game, so forgive me for that, but you're not missing a whole lot. So I'm just gonna jump in right now. I did some sound balance testing a little bit, and hopefully it goes well, but there's no telling. But I tested it with my barbarian and jumped into a throng of people and got into some melee action, and it sounded good, so hopefully that's proceeds to be the case. Game, pissing me off, game. Anyway, Diablo 3 is a lot of fun. Really enjoying it so far. I'm all the way to the brink of being on Act 4 with my monk. I think I'm like halfway through Act 3 or something like that. What is going on here? I'm gonna bring it in when we load. Alright, there we go. So I named my character Distance because that's exactly what I want to do for this Let's Play, is keep my distance from people as much as I can. For those of you who are new to the game, let me show you what the skills menu looks. Oh, first of all, here's the inventory menu, inventory screen that is, and you got your weapons, you got your armor, your normal stuff. You got this one right here which adjusts. It doesn't matter about the speed of the weapon, to my knowledge. It just adjusts for the DPS depending on the overall stats of your weapon. So it's pretty accurate, I think. I'm still trying to figure out if which is better, slower weapons or faster weapons. Faster weapons regenerate your mana pool. Well, they all have different names for each character. For the Demon Hunter here, it's you got Hatred and Discipline, which some moves such as this dodge here that you have runs on Discipline, and some things such as right here like Smoke Screen to get invisible. Oh, that relies on Discipline too, but your attack relies on like your machine gun attack here relies on your Hatred, and they regenerate over time. With your normal characters, you got a blacksmith here which you unlock later on, and it's not in normal play, it's shared between all your characters as well as the stash. The stash is shared between all your characters as well, but of course your hardcore characters, let me grab that real quick. Of course your hardcore characters are completely separate from your regular characters as well, so they don't share anything, so you go in with nothing pretty much. So right now I'm on a quest called Sword of the Stranger. I'm I'm an hour and some change into the game. I'm gonna make this one kind of a shorter video too, so let me set my timer as I babbled on. I might do 2 videos to start off. We'll see how it goes, but I'll go for about 10 or 11 minutes. I have actual gameplay in this one. Alright, without further ado, let's just go ahead and move on. Also, when you come up here, you can talk to the guy, you can craft stuff, you can salvage things. So everything that you're not using, you can actually salvage it, and it gives you these materials, these mats to make other stuff, and it's pretty neat. I don't use pole arms, so I don't need that, and it gives you, and then you can go into the forge items screen. You have to pay this guy to be able to forge more stuff, but it is it's pretty useful. So alright, let's move on. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. What a start. So yeah, you've missed like an hour in some gameplay, so just watch somebody else's video if you really want to see that. I'm just going to keep on with the story right now. Let's go! I'm going to try to keep a good distance from my mic too, because I'm recording this through Fraps, so the sound balancing wouldn't be possible because, well, it's Fraps. So it records both at the same time, and I'm too lazy to use to do sound balancing and record both Fraps and Audacity and stuff like that. I don't know, my motivation for making videos had decreased recently. Sorry, for my consistent viewers, sorry about the lack of footage recently. My motivation's just been down. But hopefully it'll be back up because I've been playing this like crazy. And I think for your first kill for any of these monsters, you get like a big chunk of experience. You just saw it. You could just see I got 700 experience there.
I have heard the most ridiculous tales about travelers being ambushed by vicious trees. It is too much.
Hopefully you guys can hear
Despite
that.
their names, the wood wraiths are not plants, but fully mobile beasts who have taken on the guise of foliage to ensnare their prey. Only a simpleton could be fooled by such a trick.
I'm gonna bring the voices up a lot. That should be okay. So this is kind of like a guided arrow. It's your first ability you start with, really. And that increases your attack speed. As you can see, you get 2 minutes on the shrines. Okay. I get a little helper here, which you get fairly early on. And they actually get pretty beneficial a little bit later. At first they start out kind of inconsequential as far as helping you out, but they get fairly useful pretty soon. Like fucking like Tony Montana style here. Scarface style from the back. Say hello to my little friend! Alright. I realize that this, provided I do well, this LP could take hundreds of episodes, I'm thinking. Like, it could just be a ridiculously long series because of the nature of the game. Because if I do well, and say for example, let's say I get through it, you know, normal mode without dying, which will be that'll be a fucking miracle if that happens. Then of course I gotta continue on to Nightmare and Hell, and I think there's a 4th mode additionally after Hell. You know, I gotta do it all if I'm gonna go for broke, go big or go home, right? So I gotta try it all. I'm gonna try to not to power level when I do it too. Oh God! See, that's what happens when you just let off the trigger and you don't go for the kill. Ah, okay. I haven't played with subtitle. I just turned all the subs on just in case. So I haven't seen any subs over my character like that, but that's the first time for me. Alright. You know, like I said, I'm in Act 3 on one of my characters, but oh God, quick as lightning, but he can't take a hit.
Farmers will recognize these brutes as the savage cousins.
But I'm not like a super expert at this game, so I probably not going to use skills as efficiently as I'm supposed to, or something like that. Something you guys will probably yell at me for, so just let me know. I don't plan on recording very far in advance in this series, so any tips would probably be appreciated. And oh God, he's like chewing my face off when I'm talking. Would be appreciated, and you know, would be put into effect early on. I hate these fucking trees. Piss me off. On the ground, after you kill certain enemies, they have a chance to spawn this little health thing, which of course gives you health. Go figure. Gold you pick up automatically in this game. I like that. That is good. So far, my favorite character, I would say, might be the wizard because of the wizardy skills that you get. Of course, my highest level character is the monk, and I'm really enjoying him. It's a lot of fun to play him, but I do like the wizard a lot. Let me go ahead and switch this up, smoke screen. I don't use it very much, and these are traps that you can lay on the ground. When you switch skills, you get a little cooldown, but then you can lay like traps like this, and it'll cripple them. It'll slow them down. I was like, one of my strongest characters ever on my Diablo 2 accounts was an Amazon. So this kind of gives me the feeling of the guided arrow move way back in the day. A lot of you Diablo 2 vets should know about that. It's not quite as efficient as that one, but it gets the job done. This is probably a bad idea to let's play this game. It's gonna take too long. I just gotta fly through it. I gotta go as fast as I can and challenge myself. Hopefully don't die. Because if I die, that's it. Don't hit me. Oh god. Did you just get punked by my dude? Oh god. I gotta watch out for these dudes. Oh man. And because I'm inexperienced with this guy, I'm probably gonna, you know, blow it sooner than later and get him killed. Or her, that is. Wait till I get my stronger skills. In Blizzard, it says, like, there's this disclaimer when you make the character. It says, customer service will not revive one of these hardcore characters for any reason whatsoever. So that leads me to believe that that also includes, you know, lag outs and stuff like that. So I've heard people have died from that, like lagging out, and because the game is DRM, so you need to be online. But then they'll hit a lag spike and their character will die. I don't think anybody's had that happen with hardcore characters yet. But
I'm not quite sure what all the fuss is about.
Not sure.
Few farmers turn up dead, and everyone goes running for the hills. I've lived off these lands for 20 years, and I have not seen any bloodthirsty monsters running about. No reason I should leave.
This place usually has somebody in it. Oh well. I should be searching the middle area for the Khazra Den, but I like to get the, you know, the outside searched nice and early. Get my boundaries defined. That should be the next area. So let me start working my way inwards. Hello, dickhead. Those were a surprise though. The first time one of those things popped out of me.
This beast
Like, oh my
hasn't been
god!
that long.
Oh, that means guys are coming up on the ground. Let me show off these traps. That works out pretty well. I'm sure I'll get much more useful ones later on. Oh god. Man, this character feels, although I can keep my distance, this character doesn't feel as secure as the other ones, if you get my meaning. I should start using these too. I like that one better.
Those scavengers
What up,
kept
Broseph?
my poor wife and me down there for hours. I'm sure she'd love to
Oh
meet you.
yeah,
Thank you
I
for
remember
your help.
this. Alright, let's go meet your wife, buddy.
My love.
Check this out.
This is the woman who saved our farm.
This is no longer your wife.
Oh, she hasn't been eating so well these
Fucking
days.
skeleton.
But I love her all the
Crazy
same.
bastard.
Sometimes love means you have to let go.
So she's a lot more upfront. My monk character was just like,
She's not.
I gotta get the fuck out of here. He just like kind of just left.
My wife can't help with the planting and harvesting.
You don't say. She's skin and bones nowadays. I'm gonna lean more towards the bones side. Anyway, I'll end the first video there, and I'm gonna check the footage and see how it sounds. And I think I'm gonna do 2 videos for the first day, just to get people more acquainted with the game and jumping into the story and stuff like that. And like, you got all the old characters. You got Deckard Cain. You got the Stranger, who you find in a meteor early on, like a fallen star. And he turns out to be a pretty interesting guy, so stay tuned. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.